Hello everyone, welcome to the second video of 1033.1 ARC Hailstorms FTC tutorial series. So today we're going to be expanding on our CAD that we made in the previous episode, and we're going to be using a couple of new tools. So we're going to be using the extrude tool, we're going to be using the if you click on sketch, we're going to be using the dimension tool, and we're also going to be using the tangent tool. Okay, so first things first is, as you can see, if I click off my sketch by clicking this check mark, our cat is two-dimensional, and real cats are three-dimensional. So let's make it a little bit more lifelike by making it three-dimensional with the extrude tool. So if I click the extrude tool and then I click my sketch 1, there we go. Now you can see that it is 3D and it has a little bit of depth to it. And actually what you can do is you can type in a depth that you want. So let's say I want it to be double this width. So I could just type in directly in here 5 centimeters and then enter. And there we go. We have it 5 centimeters thick. Okay, perfect. Now that we have that done, I want another aspect of my cat, which is the nose, to sort of pop out here a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go return to my sketch 1, and I'm actually going to extrude my nose, just my nose this time, because last time we extruded this whole sketch by just clicking the sketch. But if we want to just let me just click the X here. I think I accidentally extruded the whole sketch again. So instead of doing that, we just want to extrude this like triangle we have here. So we can click our triangle and then click extrude. Okay. So we can change the direction it goes in. And obviously we want, actually not obviously, but I want it to be sticking out this way. So I can just drag my direction this way. Okay, and since I know that this width is already 5 centimeters, and let's say I want my nose to stick out like 2 centimeters more, or actually I'll just do 1.5 centimeters more, then I can just add the 5 centimeters already here from this width, and then the 1.5 I want additional, so then I would want my nose extrude to be a depth of 6.5 centimeters. Okay, perfect. Actually, that looks a little long. I'm going to make it 5.5 centimeters. And you can always play around with your measurements because, because CAD lets you extrude it to whatever width you want. Okay, I like that width. Okay, perfect. So one more thing I want to add is sort of eyebrows to my cat. So we're going to do this by actually making another sketch right on top of this extrude, because I want my eyebrows to be here and not where my previous sketch 1 was. So to do this, I'm going to make another sketch. I'm just going to click sketch and then just click the face where you want the sketch to be. So here I want it at the top of this extrude, so I'll click here. And just like how we made our whiskers in the previous video, I'm going to make eyebrows here. So I'll do it in a line rectangle and just like this. Okay, so now that we have our rectangle, one thing is I actually want my eyebrow to be touching my eye. So to do this, we're going to use the tangent tool. And if you know what a tangent is from geometry, you know that it means a line going through one point on an ellipse or a circle. So we click the tangent tool here, and then we click the line, and then we'll click our ellipse, and there we go. It made our line and also our entire rectangle, because it's one entity, tangent to our eye. Perfect. Okay, one more thing is I actually want my eyebrow to be a little more narrow. So to do this, let's say I want it to be exactly 1 centimeter thick. So I would use the dimension tool up here. So the dimension tool allows you to click an entity, and then you can put the dimension anywhere you want on the CAD, and it just tells you what the dimension is currently. So it's about 0.4 centimeters. And it's looking a little thick, so I want it to be, let's say, half of this. So I'll do 0.2 centimeters, and I can just write it straight in, kind of like how we did for the depth of the extrude. And there we go. It made it a lot more narrow. Perfect. Okay, now we can just mirror this eyebrow to be symmetrical on the other side. So mirror. So in the previous video, when we did mirror, we used a construction line, even though we didn't really need it because the CAD is centered about the origin. So actually the like pre-existing planes actually provide us a perfect line to do mirror with. I just wanted to use construction in the previous video. So we can just directly click our right plane to mirror, and then we click the entities we want to mirror. So just all the sides of our rectangle, which is our eyebrow. And there we go. There's our eyebrows, and there's our nose. Okay, one more thing is, let's say I also want the eyebrows to be like popping out 3D. So I can just extrude both of them. I can click extrude, another extrude, and click the rectangles. And I want it to be, let's say 1 centimeter. So it'll be uniform with the nose. Okay, perfect. You just made your first 3D CAD. Make sure to check out the next video. Thank you for watching.